Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with WalkerFitMuscle.com and welcome back for another video. Okay, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can build lean muscle with nothing but dumbbells. Keyword is lean. What do I mean? Stick around, watch this video to find out. Alright guys, before I get into the actual video itself, demonstrating the exercises, basically if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, man, please subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you click on that bell icon. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. I'm currently uploading every Monday and Friday, 9:30 Central Time AM, so make sure you check those out. All right, that being said, lean muscle. What do I mean by lean muscle? A lot of people back in the day, man, the way I grew up is if you want to gain muscle, you got to go through your bulk, your dirty bulk. You got to lift really heavy, eat a lot of food, get a little fat just to gain a little bit of muscle. Then once you spend 12 weeks, 16 weeks in your off season bulking, then you're gonna have to spend the next 12 to 16 weeks getting rid of all of the freaking fat you put on just so you can have 1, maybe 2 pounds of muscle. All right, so you're gaining all of this weight just for 1 or 2 pounds of muscle. So you're having to put a lot more work into it by taking that fat right back off your body after you've ended your bulk stage. So this video is all about doing both simultaneously. Yes, you can do that. It's called recomping. That's what this video is going to show you how to do. Recomping meaning the goal, build lean muscle while burning fat simultaneously. All right, and the key with this video is nothing but dumbbells. You can do all of this with dumbbells. First thing, we got to start with nutrition, all right? Nutrition is going to be key. But when I'm talking about nutrition, I'm talking about a nutrition strategy. Carb cycling. Carb cycling is going to help you because you're going to be fueling your body. You're going to consume complex carbs to allow you to have intense workouts, but you're not going to eat complex carbs all the time. They're going to need to be earned. So basically, let's start with eliminating the processed foods. Step number 1, nutrition. Once you focus on nutrition, the first thing you got to do is cut all the processed foods out. The fast foods, the sugars, the sodas, the pastries, all the desserts, man. Get rid of all of that crap and replace it with whole foods that are nutrient dense. Good lean protein sources, complex carbs, fibrous carbs, and essential fats. If you want to know what those are, then make sure you go back and check out my other nutrition video where I break everything down specifically for you. How to eat, what to eat, when to eat. So check that video out if you need suggestions with the nutrition component. But at the end of the day, basically for this video, I want you to know the strategy. Strategy is carb cycling. My carb cycling is a hybrid version. There's a lot of different complex versions of carb cycling out there. However, this one, all you have to do on the days you're utilizing resistance training, meaning lifting weights, you're gonna have full macros. You're gonna have your protein with complex carbs, fibrous carbs, and essential fats. 3, 4, or 5 meals a day, depending on how you like to structure your actual eating plan, okay? So that's what you're gonna wanna do with all of those meals. The days you're not lifting weights, you can be doing cardio or sprinting, anything like that, that doesn't count. Only weight training days. So the days you're off from weight training, you're gonna do lean protein, essential fats, and fibrous carbs only. You're not gonna consume any complex carbs. You don't need them on the days you're not doing resistance training. So that's the simplest way to make sure you're still gonna be in the fat burning mode, all right? You're gonna be eating enough carbs on the days you're working out to fuel intense workouts to help you build muscle. And also on the days you're not consuming the carbs that are going to be used for fat storage since you're not going to be burning as many calories. Okay, so hopefully that's not too confusing. But next thing, we got the nutrition component. You know you're going to have to carb cycle if you want to do both. Again, just to reiterate one more time because that's a whole other video in itself. I don't want to make this one too long. I want to give you a lot of different things that you really need to focus on here. Mainly the actual dumbbell workout itself. So nutrition is key. So go back and watch that nutrition video. Next thing, when you're doing your weight training, you need to be doing resistance training that utilizes compound lifts, multi-joint movement. So you'll see in the list of exercises that I give you here in a minute, most of these are compound movements. All right, the other key to doing that is smaller rest periods. So old school trainers back in the day, the way I grew up, you're taught to lift as heavy as possible, rest 3 to 5 minutes, lift as heavy as possible again for set number 2, rest 3 to 5 minutes, do it again, and you're doing that for 4 or 5 sets, man. You're spending so much more time resting than you are actually working the muscle. Here's the thing, for optimal hypertrophy, strength not being the end goal, okay? We're not talking about we just want to maximize strength gain. We want to maximize muscle gain, and those are completely two different training strategies. All right, so the first thing you want to do is focus on hypertrophy. So hypertrophy meaning 8 to 12 rep range. Everything we're going to be doing, you're going to be shooting for 8 to 12 reps. As heavy a weight as you can lift to get you to fail within the 8 to 12 reps. Don't go say 225 if you can only do 6 reps. It's too heavy. If you can hit 225 for 13, 14 reps, it's too light. So find something that's going to have you failing with the first set towards the top of the rep range. So if you're doing 8 to 12, 225, if you hit 11 barely, that's perfect. That's where you want to stay for all of your sets, okay? So the next thing we're going to focus on is rest periods of 90 seconds. So you're going to fatigue quickly initially. You're going to build that up pretty quick. You're going to build the conditioning up pretty quick over the next 2, 3, 4, or 5 weeks. But basically the goal here is increased intensity within your workouts, which is also going to increase time under tension on the working muscle, increase the overload stimulus, and increase blood flow, which is going to pull in growth hormone. So you're going to be doing all the things necessary to optimize your muscle building. So that's going to be key as well. All right. Next thing before I get into the exercises, 3 workouts, 3 full body workouts per week. That's what this video is going to focus on. Several different ways to structure a workout plan. This is for you busy people. You don't have a whole lot of time to work out. So, but all you need, man, 3 full body workouts. That's going to allow you 4 recovery days. Those recovery days are when you're growing. So you have more growth days, less work days. That's the difference when you're trying to gain mass. It's not about working out 6 or 7 days per week because you have less growth days. Because when you're in the gym working out, you're breaking down the muscle. When you're at home resting, you're building that broken down muscle. It's repairing and building stronger muscle, bigger muscle, okay? That's how the whole process works. So you need to allow yourself enough off days. So with this program, 3 workouts, 4 rest days. Those rest days are all about rest and recovery. So also make sure you're optimizing your sleep. Shoot for 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. If you're doing that, that's going to help you with your growth hormone production and testosterone boosting benefits as well. All right, so now that you got the structure, now that you have the nutrition down, now that you got the short rest periods and you know you're going to be doing compound lifts, let's get into the actual exercises. First one I am going to be giving you, and mainly the reason I'm choosing this one is because when you're using dumbbells, you don't always have a whole lot of heavy dumbbells that you have access to. So we're going to be doing a alternating reverse lunge. Alternating reverse lunge. You're going to be working each leg independently. I prefer the reverse. So you're going to just take a step back, drop down into your lunge, focus on using that front leg to lift your body back up. Don't use the back leg. The back leg is only for balance. Don't try to use both legs to lift yourself up. Just use the back for balance. You're going to do one side, step back up. Do the opposite side, step back up. Again, 10 to 12 reps with this exercise. So I said 8 to 12 earlier. I really want you to focus on 10 to 12, okay? 10 to 12, each leg alternating with each leg for your quads. All right, lower body exercise. Now you're gonna go straight from here. Like I said, you're gonna do first set, 10 to 12. Rest 90 seconds. Second set, 10 to 12. Rest 90 seconds and then do your third set. Okay, rest 90 seconds and you're gonna get into your second exercise. Legs are gonna be on fire, legs are gonna be shaky, but now we're gonna get into a chest exercise. So for this, we got dumbbell incline press. There's dumbbell bench press as well, but I prefer the incline because it's a little bit better on your shoulders and it also helps work more of the upper chest and mid chest. So that's one of the most neglected chest muscles, is the upper chest. The chest is one big muscle, but it's the upper portion of the chest that I really want you to focus on. Also the front delt tie-in, so that looks really good if you're focusing on that. So once again, 10 to 12, full range of motion on the stretch, all the way up on the contraction. On the way up, imagine bringing those dumbbells close together. You're gonna bring them far apart on the way down for a nice big chest stretch. And on the way up, you're not just pressing straight up, you're pressing up and over the center of your body, like bringing the dumbbells together at the top, and really focus on using that mind-muscle connection to contract that chest. All right, next exercise you're gonna be doing is a back exercise. For this one, dumbbell back row. Okay, dumbbell back row, I like utilizing either a neutral grip, meaning palms facing each other, or even a supinated grip slightly, palms facing forward. What I don't like to do is an overhand grip, like if you're doing a barbell back row, because that is really hard on your shoulders as well. And at the end of the day, I don't want you to damage any of your joints with any of these exercises. So just by alternating the grips and the way you rotate your hands, you're gonna create some external rotation in your shoulders, and it's gonna help keep your shoulders safe. So bend over by hinging at the hips. So drive your glutes back, bend over, stretch the dumbbells out, and drive them up, using your elbows as the drivers, as the movers. Focus on bringing your elbows up behind your back, squeeze those lats at the top, and then bring them back down for a nice stretch. Nice, slow, and under control with each of these reps. All right, so we hit our legs, man. Legs and glutes. That's the other thing about the lunges. You're hitting your legs, glutes, hams, adductors, so it's a great overall leg workout. Then we went into our chest, then our back. Now we're gonna hit some shoulders. This one is a little bit different. Again, with dumbbells, you're gonna be doing an alternating shoulder press. One side up, back down. Next side up, back down. Alternating fashion just like that is gonna help strengthen that core as well. So this is actually gonna give you a full body benefit. So you're working that core and you're working those shoulders. And by taking one up at a time, you're really focusing on that mind-muscle connection. So you're not overcompensating for one side. You're really getting each side to work completely the way it should work. All right, now we're gonna go into a bicep exercise, and the one I'm preferring here, dumbbell close grip bicep curl. I like the close grip, okay, because it's actually gonna help work not only the short head, but the long head as well. A lot of the wide grip stuff is really focused on the inside of the bicep, the short head of the bicep. By rotating those arms in towards the midline of your body, you're actually working a little bit more of that outer head of the bicep as well. So it gives you a little bit of a 3D dimension. So making your bicep wider, more shapely. So it's gonna look great and look fuller. Nice full range of motion with these, nice stretch. Keep your shoulders back, chest out, core tight when you're doing every one of these reps. And really focus at the top on contracting as hard as you can, but also supinating, meaning trying to get that pinky up higher than your thumb once you're at the top of the movement. All right, that's gonna really help give you a peak contraction when you're doing that. All right, last exercise is one of my favorite tricep exercises. You're probably on a flat bench and barbells. These are called close grip bench presses. Okay, this is gonna be used with dumbbells though. Dumbbells, when you do them this way, you don't have to go near as heavy. It's a close grip tricep press. So you're lying down on the bench if you're doing a regular bench press, okay? Here's the difference. You wanna bring your hands in close to one another and then rotate your elbows so that they're in tight against your body. On the way down, you actually wanna brush your elbows down towards your body. You can actually ride them down your body. Your main thing here is folding at the elbow. That's what you wanna do, okay? You're not just getting the shoulder to stretch, you're wanting to really stretch the elbow here, stretch those triceps. So it's more of a tricep press. So tricep and then extend the weight on the way up, really flexing and contracting at the top of every single rep. So once again, you're lowering with the elbows, and then once you get low enough, you don't want to actually let your shoulders kick in and start stretching. It's elbows, and then you're going to get your wrists and bring your wrists closer to your shoulders. Okay, wrists closer to your shoulders, more like a tricep stretch, and then press the weight back up. Close grip tricep presses, if you haven't done them, use lighter weights initially to get the feel of them, because you don't want to feel this in your chest very much. It should be pretty close to being 90% triceps and maybe 10% chest. So you gotta find the right weight to do these correctly with. All right, man, that's a long video, I know, but I wanted to give you an awesome workout that you can do with nothing but dumbbells, only 3 days a week, which you got 3 days, man. If you're doing the shorter rest periods, this is a 45-minute workout at the most. I've done this exact workout in 37 minutes. Okay, so I'm more of a 60 to 75 second rest period guy. But if you're not quite there yet, even 90 seconds may be tough for you initially. But like I said, don't give up. Do it for week 1, week 2, week 3. Then you're gonna notice your muscular endurance picking up, your conditioning picking up. Then you're gonna be able to do these sets more efficiently and more optimally. But all right, if you have any questions about anything in this video at all, comment below and let me know. Also, give me a thumbs up and let me know you like this video. And again, please, man, if you know somebody that can benefit from this video, share it with your buddies, share it with your family members. Trying to grow my channel, trying to get those subscribers up so I can continue to produce as many videos as I can. Currently doing 2, like I mentioned earlier. I'm gonna try to get 3. If that's something you want, I will throw a 3rd in there. I can do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I gotta make sure that you're able to watch them and you wanna watch them. So comment below and let me know yes if you do. That way I know to start throwing in that Wednesday upload as well. Other than that, man, that is all that I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.